This guy sent me over a Tavor and an M4. He's got a £600 budget for both. And I think what I'm going to do is spend the whole fucking budget on this one. And then the M4, I'll do it all out of freebie parts in my own spare time. If I need to, because I want this to be another one of a kind. Before... People quite liked this in my Patreon video about the FAMAS hop-up modify. So, I was going to do this entire video as a before and after, but I figured, fuck it. It's all content, isn't it? I need to show exactly how big my bollocks are. Cut-off lever is slightly modified. That's how that works. So when the gear flicks over, and he has requested helical gears, might I call them helical, because that would be very, very annoying if you're not American anyway. And that's how it works. So if I just hold that down on one side, obviously it is being forced up at the moment by the cut-off lever. That'll be something I modify later. And you'll hear it and see it. There. So whereas before we had a bar that was attached to this, the bar would pull a lever forward. Again, all that shit is completely taken out. Pulling the lever forward would rock that down, and that is what would give you your full auto, because the horrible, horrible, horrible trigger switch assembly is out. So that is now on the cut-off lever. So this will be wired directly as a cut-off lever. That will turn off power when it's flicked. This has also given me ideas how I could better do an L85. So there's the first step. You can see there's still metal filings and shit inside here. Need to decide where I'm going to put that, and then this will be wired directly to these points here. And it will be a case of pressing it, turns it off until it's released. So we throw the original gear back in here. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Here we go. There it is. And it does freely spin, look. That is unshimmed currently. I've just put some shims underneath it. There we go. That's nice and easy. This is going to be a little bit of me looking at shit. I may as well show you how to do it, because anyone else who attempts this is probably going to fuck it up anyway, so I don't care if they steal my ideas. So the original nozzle is like 20.8.5. 20.85, however you want to put it. One of my wide boy nozzles rocks in at 20.9 on these calipers, because I've not calibrated these because I am a fucking idiot. 20.8, and then one of my 21s. There we go. Lovely. Externally, 7.3, 7.3. I'm willing to wager that not only can I use this nozzle, but I can also now use a rotary hop unit.
Place your bets now! Come on, quick, bet! Betting ends!
Not seeing any reason why that won't work. The dude's already changed out his original hop unit and barrel. It's longer. There's a good fucking reason. It's longer. Yeah, right, that's a bloody good reason. I'll ponder on that. Doesn't matter, I can use it. So the rest of this stuff, it's crap. So barrel length wise, it's not the longest barrel, so I'm going to use a different cylinder. Piston and piston head will come out because they're wank. This, I believe, I can just use a normal CNC'd. I don't know why it's so long for that length of nozzle. I don't get it, but there we are. Righty, gears are in. With the slimmest solids or bearings that I can get in the back here against the bevel gear, I can't have any under the bevel gear. Or above, rather. So, that spins lovely and fluidly. I have taken out these bits for the time being for shimming. I've also had to do a little bit of tapering to the motor, just on the pinion, just to be sure. See how perfect it is, just to be sure it's not going to be grabbing on that bottom corner. Hopefully it'll be alright. I know it will be. You'll also see that I've tapered the outside of the sector gear also, and removed 2 teeth. I didn't want to remove teeth on this one, but the piston couldn't go far enough back without jamming. I could have got away with 1, I reckon, but it's not worth risking it. I've gone with 2. Once again, look at the amazing neat job I've done, because I am a fucking god. This is without the cut-off lever. I'm just going to run it on battery and see if it's all going to function nicely. Hopefully it will. Ready? 9.9. I'm probably going to tell the dude 7.4 on this. This is going to be running with the ETU, obviously, but there's nothing in here right now. It's just running directly off of a micro switch right there. Full auto only. It's quite a lot. And the air comes out of there hot. This is my preliminary shimming. This is my preliminary shimming, so we'll see how... This is my preliminary shimming. This is my preliminary... In the beginning... This is my preliminary shimming. It might have a bit more grease, but it is firing nicely. Oh, connector came off. Need to clean up in a second. I'm currently planning. I've already decided that the ETU, I've already started soldering that, is going to live under here with the Perrin. I need to think about where the wires will come from. Now, this side, trigger wires can come out of there as per the trigger bar. This side, I'd prefer that the fire selector wires come out of here. And obviously I can just push them through there. This side, can I? Yes, I can as well. That's easy as well. Done. So that is leaving me with cut-off lever wires. No, that doesn't make any sense. No, that was my original thinking before I realised that I wasn't going to put this on the side of the gun or at the front. Okay, scratch that idea. So, if I were going to run the wires out the back, I need to move the wires from here and bring them round here, run through here and out the back. That will be the cut-off lever wires. That's how that will work. So, zip, zip, through here. How much room have I got for that? I should have fucking bollock loads. Oh, I've cut a slot in the back of here so I can go in from the rear.
Oh, God, blimey.
Makes the whole thing going back together a lot easier. How much room have I got? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is run from these. I'm going to put them just in here. They'll coil round. I will probably reduce that one there. run both the wires through there, down into here, another cut out here, all the way away from the gears, Let's just grab the original. No, I don't like that either. I need that and that to remain. Fuck. When you're doing custom work like this, there is so much thinking. And this is what takes up a massive majority of the time. I also promised I'd do something for somebody. 7.2%. I've tasted it. It's good. It's good. So where am I going to put these? It's not going to work through there. Yes, it might. 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 Give me a fucking... Because of the trigger bar. It might. If I can lay something thin in there that mimics the thinnest of thin wires. It's fucking close though. It is fucking close. What did they have there? They must have had wires there. They had to have had wires there, surely. Where's his fucking switch? That is where it lives, right there. Oh, fucking hell. It's bloody close. That's too close, man. Oh. Do I really want to risk that? That is pretty fucking precarious. But I might get away with it. I mean, it's no further away in a fucking V2 gearbox under the bevel gear, is it? But they do chew up. Fuck it. Fuck it, let's try it. Let's see what happens. All of the fuck it. So, I am fucking fuming because once again, somebody has had me fucking swatted. Again. Now, this is not like the last times where I was a fucking drug dealer, or I was a drugs manufacturer, or I was selling guns to militia, or arming the drug dealers. No. None of that this time. This time, it was, I've got hundreds of dead and dying animals in my living room. And that's what I got woke up by today. Little bit of research, pretty sure, very sure, I know who's done it. And I don't know why people think that I will take that shit lightly. When you've got people turn up and one of them's got a fucking dog noose, and I'm thinking, shit, are they going to try and take my fucking gozer away? That's never happening. Nope, they weren't interested in the dogs whatsoever. That was there for their fucking protection. No, the reason for it was apparently hundreds of reptiles. Which ain't fucking true. So they left happy, and their exact words, and I can prove it, keep doing what you're doing, because we're rescuing animals and bringing them back to health and giving them a happy and safe fucking place to live out their days. And some fuckshit wants to then step in. I have to try and continue work now, right? I'm here trying to continue work. I'm pissed off. My wife's had to drive fucking an hour to get home to check everything out, make sure everything's okay, you know. It's not on. I'm glad you had a good fucking time, but watch what I'm gonna fucking do to you. Imagine what I can fucking do to you. You cunt. So I'm now going to attempt to get this bit finished. How far I get, I don't know, because I am shaking angry. But I'm glad you had fucking fun. It has been logged as a hoax. Just like the last fucking times. Fucking arseholes. I've added the bottom of here resin. And that means that the trigger is no longer able to go all the way forward after firing. And it's only got a tiny pull on safe. Before, the trigger was much fucking cunts. Much further forward. So now, there is your safety. All I need to do now is, when that is released, that can be the firing, which gives it a hell of a shorter trigger pull. About a third versus, you know, the fucking hell, I'm really angry. It's all because some fucking people don't do a damn thing in their life to help other people. It's all about fucking them. They want to say they can do something. They want to say they've got this job. They want to tell everyone the money they earn. They want to blame immigrants. They want to blame fucking foreigners. They want to blame people who are trans or gay. They want to blame every other motherfucking person that is not fucking them. And they want to just fucking shit on people who are actually trying to fucking do the right thing and help. Get a fucking job. Get a fucking life. And get it to fucking together. Because you're a piece of shit. This country is verging on a fucking backlash. A backlash by the wrong fucking people. So easy to fucking cause trouble for other people and cause fucking issues for your own fucking amusement. Well, most of us are not the fucking issue. You fucking are. You cunt. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what they said. Keep doing what you're doing. I haven't even checked to see if this is fucking focus. It is. If it's too bright, I apologise. So now I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put buttons and wires. The gearbox is all done. Technically. Gearbox is all done. I need to adjust the cut-off lever because the gear is only just hitting it. I want it to hit there, not up there. Fucking hell. We'll do this bit first and we'll look at the fucking trigger. The police are underfunded as it is. You're sending them to my house? Really? Cunt. Wow, I can't concentrate. What I've done at the back of here is I have removed a tiny bit of material so that I can open the gearbox casing out and over, as you can see there. Boom. I'm really struggling to think. I'm fucking really struggling to think. So while I'm here, this wire is it getting rubbed on? Is it getting damaged? No, it's perfectly fine. It can't get in the way. I am going to keep it there. Man, oh man. I'm not saying if somebody is not looking after their animals, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be investigated. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there is a fucking duty of care over these animals. There's a duty of fucking care over what's going on in its fucking entirety. And the people who fucking hoax this shit in, you're a piece of shit. It's like fucking phoning an ambulance, and when they arrive, you throw bricks at them because it's funny. Well, not only is that cuntish, but that ambulance is now not out helping some old deer who's fallen down the fucking stairs and about to die. The fact that I'm pissing and whinging about it is going to make people so unbelievably happy, because they will have got exactly what they wanted. Breathe. They would have got exactly what they wanted out of this. I'm a fucking idiot on the internet trying to make you laugh and show you cool things and try and help you not get scammed. How many of my videos have you heard where police are constantly going by like that? Every video, right? Now, do we think that is because the state of the country is absolutely fine and people don't need police cars? Or do you think they're doing that because someone needs some fucking help and you're wasting time sending people to fucking me? Sad, pathetic little fucking people. Seven 4 again. I have bent the arm, as you can see. You can't see. Semi. And then if I move this over to here, we'll get some full auto going, which I've got set to 3-shot burst. I can build toy guns, and it annoys you so much you have to call the police. Right, now it's a waiting game, chap. That will be your trigger about a fraction before safe. And now waiting for resin to dry. Right, I did manage to get loads more done. Your gearbox is sorted, so it fires semi-auto perfectly, burst fire perfectly. I'll show you that in a second. Inside here, this is how it's going to look. Don't let the wires go here just for the moment. Let's just keep them out of the way for what I want to do with them. I'm going to be putting these on really small bullet connectors so that we can just pull these out. It'll be a little bit long, but we're going to pull them out so we can detach the bullet connectors from here, and the same thing on your fire selector. So we can get the gearbox out without doing any fucking around, which is quite nice. So that's my plan anyway. There is your switch. That is on safe currently. There has to be that much play on the safety, unfortunately. You can see some grease and whatever on there, but you can see that is your safety amount. It has to be able to slide over the trigger is what I've learned, which is sad, but there we go. So that is all safety. And then if I go to fire mode, and that is your full trigger travel now. That is including what would be on. So it's about a third of what it was. Okay? And then obviously full auto, same thing. You can see I've run the wires through there. Again, that's nicely greased. Again, it just keeps it out of the way. Now, the green heat shrink with the black wires is what's going to be your fire selector. We can move that out of the way for the time being. Trigger is the green wires with the black. You see how I fucked up the heat shrink there and put the wrong colours on. So those are just quickly soldered on like that, so we can do a functionality test. Battery's already plugged in, and all I've got to do is make sure I turn it over to that way, so I'm not pressing on that. Are you ready? How's that? Righty, so little case is going to get made for this. I just want to cover it up with something. So this little case is going to go, just cover up that unit there. I'm going to see if I can get them knocked up in just a regular square shape or rectangular shape, because I'm just using these because that's what was lying around. But the idea is that all that is now completely solid on there with resin. It's soldered, everything, and it keeps it all secure. The gun is finished. I'm waiting for everything to dry on the inside of there, but we now have a fire selector. So let's throw it over to the battery, plug it in. We have a beep. Got to find a way to get all this in shot. Again, be much neater when it's all together. Safe is there. Semi. Full. Semi. We can program. What I'm going to do, reduce the rate of fire a little bit. 3-round burst. Active brake is off. Pre-cocking is off. I forget, because rate of fire reduction. Let's do 4. Pull and hold. And then, are we ready? That's a lot more manageable. Semi. And then pull and hold, it'll decock. Safe. I know, you wish you were me. I know. Nothing recorded again. I'm so fucking stressed that I'm getting everything in a fucking tiz. This is back on. As you can see, I have run these cables. So we've got trigger, going where the trigger bar used to be. Selector, where the selector bar used to be. That's where we are at the moment. Hopefully I can slide this into the gun now. Getting that in, I've got to be honest. It's quite a wiggle. I'm not convinced I've got the wires in the right place. Fucker. Because that would have been an entire rewire. You dumb shit, you just fucking had it in your goddamn fucking hand. It's because I know I've got so much to do that I'm rushing. That's all it is. So now I need to just make sure these wires are not under the gearbox, which they are. There you go, lovely. can't record if it's the short or long ones. I'm shaking with anger. Fucking turd. Assuming it is the shorter ones. Technically, I'm going to plug the battery in and that'll fire when I pull the trigger. There's my beep. Let's tempt fate. Safety. Semi. How's that? It is less than half the pull of before. Because before, trigger was all the way here and it had to go all the way back to here. So that is fucking lovely. Let me send the dude a little video of that. Battery will live up here. Oh, look at that. Like it was designed for the job. Right. Fuck it. Mag. I don't know what mags this likes. That is just an EPM. Not EPM 1. Please feed and fire, and please do it at 1 joule. Please, that's all I ask. Pretty simple. Oh my god, I shit myself. It fed and fired, then it stopped working. I was like, ah, that's come off. Oh, that scared me. Oh boy, did that scare me. Here we go. Moment of truth. 2/8. Are we ready? Don't shoot the super glue. Oh no! Okay, it's not feeding. It's not feeding suddenly. 0.91 joule, that's beautiful. It's not feeding. Please be mag empty. Please. Oh, fuck me, thank God. Woo! The motherfucker works.